old boy with a big mouth. I can blend right in with a loud ass crowd. Party people coming unwound. Gonna open up the throttle when the sun goes down. Ain't heard anything, so why not? Turn up the tunes and line up the shots. Take it to the woods when we leave the bar. Can't stop, gotta party like a redneck rock star.
So some of y'all might remember a couple weeks ago I dropped a video titled Beer and Barbecue with a Twist. This is going to be an update. For those of y'all that missed it, I'm going to cut in the original video into this update so that you guys can get started from the beginning and see where it's ending up. What is up, everybody? Today's beer and barbecue session kind of got an upgrade because I went to my neighborhood liquor store. I always try to support small businesses, but they had practically nothing on their shelf for some reason. So I was forced to go to a bigger, pretty well-known chain that if you're in the Texas area, I'm sure you've heard of. I'm not going to say their name, but as I walked through the door, there was a gentleman there, and he asked me if I wanted to try a sample of his whiskey. And I tried that out, and it's called Old Humble Distilling Company that makes the whiskey. It's a 90 proof whiskey. It's super smooth, really flavorful. I started talking to the gentleman. Turns out he was the owner of the company. So I'm going to forward this video to him, and I've got his information. Bought that bottle instead of a bigger, much more well-known Canadian bottle that I was going to buy, and I really like it on the bottle. He even signed the bottle for me, which was really cool. So now I got a bottle with a signature. If you look right here. But on the back it talks a little bit about how leading edge in development of Humble, Texas were the oil fields and the Wildcats. Back in the day, it's still really dangerous. Back in the day, drilling was really dangerous, and blowouts and losing limbs and all kinds of stuff. So it talks about in honor of these bold Wildcats that they bring you their newest spirit, born in the hills of Kentucky and finished in the oil fields of Humble, a half a decade in the making. It's a Texas straight whiskey, embodies the bold, strong attitudes of the Wildcats, and they sincerely hope that these humble beginnings. Oh yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, it's pronounced humble, but it's spelled humble, so it's kind of a play on words there. But these humble beginnings, you will enjoy many happy endings. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a whiskey snob, I really am. But this bottle, I don't know if they have them out of Texas. I do know that the box store I was referring to does stock them. Also, I want it to be known that this gentleman, the owner of a company, is actively marketing his product some 4 hours from Humble, Texas at 7 o'clock on a Friday night, which is super cool. Obviously, he stayed humble and true to the traditions that got all this started. And I didn't talk to him long, but he seemed like a super cool guy. So there's a QR code. I don't think it's going to show up right in the video for y'all to scan it. But if you look up Old Humble Distilling Company, he said that they're on Instagram, on Facebook, YouTube, all 9 yards. I haven't seen any of their YouTube stuff. Perhaps they make a video on how they make it. I would be going to do a reaction on that. I don't know. I don't know what their content is. But if you can't find it at your local vendor and your local vendor doesn't want to get it for you, reach out to these guys. I'm sure that anywhere that it's legal to ship, they'll probably ship it to you, and show these guys some love. Y'all be safe out there. I'm gonna go barbecue some stuff and have a few drinks. I may be on here later to catch y'all up on some shenanigans. Who knows? But be safe, guys. The first thing I did wrong was getting one of those bottles. Get at least two. Because what happens is it goes down super smooth, and then you end up staying up like all night until the sun comes up drinking. And then you think, damn, I'm going to regret this when I wake up. And you go to sleep and wake up like 4 hours later, feeling good as new, like you had a whole night's sleep. And then you don't have any more whiskey. Then you got to go back to the liquor store. And that's always annoying. So that's the first part of the update. The second part is I've been talking with this gentleman online back and forth a few times, and kind of like what I was talking about in the original video. I mean, it's 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, and he's 4 hours from his house.
standing behind his product, talking to people, seeing what they think, such and so forth. Well, when I initially messaged him that video, he responded, I want to say it was a Saturday. In any event, he responded from El Paso. Now, if you don't have any idea of the geography of Texas, El Paso is every bit of 9 hours from where this guy lives, maybe more. And in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by desert. And he's out there doing the same thing. He's getting his grind on. I was talking to him tonight, 7 o'clock at night. He's still answering my messages and responding to me. He was saying that this Wednesday, they've got, they're going to start bottling a special reserve that they got about to drop. I highly recommend checking that out. And sometime in the near future, perhaps this weekend, I'm going to be in his area. We're going to meet up. I'm going to do an interview. He's going to talk about his product, how everything came to be. I'm going to try and do a walkthrough of the distillery. So if you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. We'll work them into the interview questions, get whatever answers we can, and we'll go from there. In the meantime, I'm going to drop a link to a couple more of his videos in the description of this one. Go check them out. He does live streams sometimes. We were talking yesterday, Memorial Day. He's doing a live stream on a game that looked like pretty much a 2021 version of Risk. I'm not super familiar with the game. It looked interesting. Something I may start dabbling with. I'm not sure. If you have any questions about that, drop it in the comments and I will try to get him to answer them, but a little out of my realm. Or you can go over to his channel. I know that live stream is now posted, so you can ask him in the comments over there and I'm sure he'll get back to you. In the meantime, y'all take care. Keep it dirty side down and be safe.
Answer to no one.